G'day guys, welcome to another game with Handzy and Judkins. This is the second game, so we got Handzy on the Soviets, interesting choice, with Judkins on the German team, and it's nighttime on farmland. It's nighttime again, so they like to play this night scenario. It's actually random. For some reason, it's very annoying when you're doing tutorials, because when I was doing tutorials for DMS, they wanted to be not raining, they didn't want it to be nighttime, so every time I loaded the map at random it became nighttime, random it became nighttime, raining. That's a nightmare. And plus all the glitches when you're actually recording tutorials make it really hard. Like when I was repairing a tank, I had to show repairing two parts of the tank at the same time. It took me about 5 goes for it to work right, plus the 100 other takes that I did, so every, let's say, 5-minute tutorial took around maybe nearly 40 minutes. It's a lot of effort that goes into them. Here we see the usual grenade walls in the center. Grenade madness over this. And Handzy's positioning is very good with the splitting of his troops, and has got the sandbag line over it in that area, and onto the housing western side point. There, the Germans are capping it from behind this area of that house. So I'm trying to say here and there less. I know I say it too often. Been pointed to that, and I agree. If you guys have any tips on my elocution or my pronunciation and how to speak things, please do, as this is actually one of the main reasons, or one of the main reasons I do this for the competitive community, to make the games more fun and competitive, and also to practice my speaking skills to become a better speaker, because that's one of the things in life that you need, always need for everything, in all sorts of business ventures, jobs, or whatever. Just need to be speaking well. Is also good for social skills and everything, so I'm just trying to work on it. I know I'm not the best speaker right now, but I aspire to be one. As I was told by my German subscribers at the beginning, when I used to say things wrong, like I said looks as Luke's, and I also said, what did I say? I also said the st as stew, and the stug as stug. All of those things. It takes a while to fix when you're older. I eventually do get it, as I have. It took me about a month to get those pronunciations right. So if you let me know, I'd appreciate it. I don't get upset with any constructive feedback, even bad feedback. I don't really care. I'll take it into account. If I think it's full of shit, I'll ask you. I'm not too sure why you say that. Anyway, back to the game. Talking a bit too much about things not part of the game, as we see Handzy winning the infantry battle with grenades and assault, doing well on all flags. Center, he's got that down pat, and on the western point he's also capping this with Judkins is contesting it, coming out of this house throwing grenades. This is a good place to throw grenades. Basically, you just hook your grenade, pop out, let go, and the exact right time, and it should explode. And here comes a 222. Handzy heard that from spawn. Very skillful pickup from him. I didn't hear that myself, as I was talking more nonsense. Now coming down here again, T60 versus 222. Oh, sniper's out right there, and Handzy just runs away from it. Unfortunately, that was the best moment to be in there, with the sniper shooting his sandbag, infantry behind the sandbag, and that T60 countering. But 222 versus T60, 222 hasn't really got a chance. The armor is too thin for it, and T60 will be able to take it out. Looks versus T60, looks a win. Infantry killer potential, T60 wins because of the fire rate. You can see how fast it fires. 20mm gun. That's more expensive. I believe it is now 250 MP. 260 MP. Wow. Where was that? Where was that AT rifle? That was an impressive kill from an AT rifle. AT rifles are quite underpowered in AS2. But where was that? I was curious to see that. I'll definitely ask him after this game. It wasn't even spotted. And this is still not... You can see though, Handzy manages to lose his tanks, but he still manages to hold his flags. Or Judkins doesn't pressure too much. Maybe Judkins needs to just charge down his 222 right down here and take out everything. Otherwise, Handzy got an anti-rifle himself. He has got his anti-tank rifle, but he's not penetrating and looks like he may perish. He's going to run away. He knows it's too far away. He's tried 3 times and doesn't penetrate, and he acknowledges that, of course, with him in a war, it's a victims game. Everyone just says it's them. Why does the tank get crew injured? It's just me. The game doesn't hate you. It's still a game, and it's made by programmers who write a language, and there's some sort of odds to everything. So they don't hate a specific person. But you see, Handzy manages to hold all 3 flags still, and I've got to remind them: score to win 50. And for you new players, yes, obviously, because we have 2 spectators, and because this map has only got 3 flags, the flag points will go down too slow, very slow, so you have to make it 50. Two in the center, still there, but really not doing anything decisive. You can see Judkins winning the battles, the small battles in all these areas, such as the T60, killing the tanks in the other game, the first game, and now in the second game, he's won the same battles, but doesn't won the infantry battle. Just needs to capitalize on his victory, because now he's a massive, look at this massive charge, and how awesome does that look? Running into the, damn it, now it's better, running, where's the moon? Yep. The moon backdrop, charge unit, and a T-34-76. Is it the cheap one or the expensive one? That is the pretty expensive one, so it's this one here, 76, 400 MP. So early model, later model, just with the better gun. 222 in a decent position. Now Judkins has got the left-hand side, or I must say the western point, and not struggling to penetrate this area here. T-34 is one of those tanks with the sloped armor, so it's actually quite hard for a 20mm to penetrate. And the shot! What? Brandenburger bounced. It must have hit the ultra angle there. It must have went onto that little top part there and just bounced off. That was unfortunate there for Judkins, and his 222 has also perished. But he manages to get the center. It's a good placement here with the 222. It cuts off the left, cuts off the center. Unfortunately, just couldn't hold it. He's managing to get the middle and the western point because of that cut off in this area. And I'm just admiring the graphics in Ultra. I can see the moonlight on this waterway. Very nice. Gaz. Quick buy to attack. Decent play by Handzy, filling the gaps. Quite like that buy. Whilst on the western point, one Brandenburger facing off. Ooh, rifle to the back. And there's a Panzerfaust right for the taking. Center is now held by this Gaz, but precariously. Brandenburger over here. That was the MG34 Brandenburger. Definitely not in the right place. Was that the MG44 Brandenburger? Not too sure. Maybe it picked up the MG from the 222. So definitely the MG Brandenburger should be in a position of ambush. Brandenburger. Oh, taken out. Handzy doing very well. He's in the ball. Well, he's in the ballpark to do well in this tournament, it seems, seeing how skillful he is dispatching Judkins. Not an easy player to dispatch. Still fighting on. Western point. Handzy Grenadiers. Being pushed off. T-34. Judkins sneakily says he wants me to reset. He wants to reset the game because it's not set to 100. But he knows there's no point. I guess he's putting up his flag. He's putting up his hands, and it's a GG. Well done to Handzy. Good game. Nice AT rifle usage.